Okay, early 911 guys. Here we got 1965 short wheelbase 911 trunk set in the original black square weave and bound with the raw edge as original. Here's the original pieces from our customer, very well known, excellent restorer on the East Coast, John Paterick. Some of you guys might know him. He sent us these pieces. We've had them before. We have a set from the past. We don't believe that this is original. The other one didn't have it. But let's just look at the way the factory did the binding. It's pretty crappy. That's raw edge, and it's a very wide binding. It's irregular. It's not a pretty binding at all. So we've replicated that. We have a head that turns this material in exactly the same way that the factory did, and it has the same width, the same look. So we're trying to not, we're not trying to reinvent and make it better. We have binding heads that turn this edge and make a much more uniform job, but we're trying to replicate the original, so we want to have the look and feel of the original. We've also bound the main mat section that way. This is an original. This was in good condition. In fact, it had the original jute matting or coconut matting that was glued into the back of this. Now, it was in such good condition that we were able to remove it and reuse it on this customer's mat. Most of the time, they are in this condition. This was the one that John sent us, but we already had a good pattern from that. But this one did have the original leather straps, and we've replicated that in our new one. Now, because the matting was missing here, we supplied this jute matting. That's pretty close. This jute comes from Europe. It's very difficult to get. It's half-inch thick, about 10 millimeters, 12 millimeters, and we've cut it to replicate, to give it the body the way that this one did. And then you can see how we did the chocolate brown leather straps with the hole punched here, so they snap in, fixes the mat. So all in all, I think a pretty great reproduction of the early 911 trunk set.